See, the high-powered committee, if the court wants to constitute, we are not before the court, so we have nothing to say. If the court feels that is the way to go, if the petitioners feel that is the way to go, then so be it. However, as a movement, as a youth-led movement, we want to make this very clear that any committee that the Supreme Court constitutes, it has to be an independent committee. The people who are on that committee have to be people of high caliber, of high integrity and of high independence. Their past has to reflect their independence. If tomorrow there are questions over the past of these people who are going to be part of this committee, then we are not going to accept it. The committee needs to accept the trust of the masses of this country, of the young people, of the young generation who actually survived the brutality of the Delhi police. If tomorrow there are questions on these members of the high-powered committee, if there are questions on the past of the retired judge who is going to head this HPC, then people are not going to accept it. Then you may keep doing your exercise. It will have no credibility. It will have no credibility amongst the masses. The people have to accept such a committee. The people have to believe in the independence of this committee. We hope that the Supreme Court realizes the burden that there is on them. The Supreme Court is the last resort for the underprivileged, for people facing injustice. This is the highest forum and this is the highest institution that they can go to in today's India. If the Supreme Court does not ensure the independence of these committee by appointing people of great integrity, of unimpeachable integrity in these committees, then there is not much to say. Then the faith of the people on these institutions will crumble completely. It is already in, there's a big question mark on the Supreme Court today. By, if it appoints a committee which is questionable, then people's faith will crumble even further, and that won't be acceptable to the young nation of this country.
See, what is your next plan? Any national executive will happen in the coming?
See, today at the Supreme Court hearing, the Supreme Court judges clearly told the union government lawyer, Mr. Tushar Mehta, the Solicitor General, that we want to quash all the FIRs across the country against all protesters at one go, using Article 142 powers to do complete justice. The court last hearing had indicated that it wants to do so. Today, by saying this 3 times, the court has said that it wants to do so. However, there is great resistance from the union government side. The union government is playing games with the nation. It is playing games with the Gen Z. It is trying to cheat the young generation of this nation yet again. By calling them Dimagi Naxals, you are not pacifying them. By not agreeing to the demands, by not agreeing to honor the commitments that you have made on July 25, you are yet again keeping this matter boiling. You are again angering this entire young generation. We will not tolerate it. The Cockroach Janata Party, if it sees no movement on the government side for honoring these guarantees of July 25, then we'll be forced to convene a national meeting of our National Working Committee where we will decide what to do next, how to make the government honor all of its commitments, including the FIR quashing and the compensation for the families of the dead meat victims.